Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve so much, even with the same 24 hours in a day? It's not because they're smarter or luckier. It's because of one thing: habits, small, everyday actions that build up over time. When we think about change, we often imagine big leaps, huge projects, intense workouts, or dramatic transformations. But here's the truth: big results don't come from big actions, they come from small, consistent habits. For example, let's talk about exercising. You don't need to run a marathon on day one. Starting with a simple 5-minute walk each day is enough to set the foundation. Why? Because it's not the length of the workout that matters, it's the habit of showing up. This idea is backed by science. Researchers at MIT found that habits form when three things come together. 1. A cue, something that reminds you to act. Example, seeing your running shoes by the door. 2. A routine, the action itself. Example, putting on your shoes and going for a walk. 3. A reward, something that makes you feel good afterward. Example, the sense of accomplishment or a boost of energy. When these three steps are repeated, the habit becomes automatic. Over time, it takes less effort to do the same action, and that's when the magic happens. Let me tell you a personal story. A year ago, I wanted to improve my reading habit. I used to say, I don't have time to read. But then I decided to start small, just 5 pages a day. No matter how busy I was, I made time for those 5 pages. At first, it felt insignificant. But after a few weeks, something surprising happened. I began to crave that quiet reading time. By the end of the year, I had finished 12 books, just from a small daily habit. The same principle applies to other areas of life. Want to save money? Start by saving just $1 a day. Want to eat healthier? Add 1 extra serving of vegetables to your meals. Want to learn a new language? Practice for 5 minutes each morning. The key is consistency. Small habits may not feel like much in the moment, but over time, they create a ripple effect. This is what James Clear calls the 1% rule in his book Atomic Habits. If you improve by just 1% each day, those tiny improvements compound, leading to massive growth over time. But what about breaking bad habits? Here's a tip. Instead of focusing on stopping a bad habit, focus on replacing it with a good one. For example, instead of scrolling on your phone at night, read a book. Instead of drinking soda, drink water. The goal is to make the bad habit harder to do and the good habit easier. Of course, building habits isn't always easy. You'll miss a day, feel unmotivated, or want to give up. That's normal. What matters is getting back on track. As the saying goes, never miss twice. If you skip one day, don't let it turn into 2. To sum up, small habits might seem unimportant, but they're the foundation of big success. Start small, be consistent, and over time, watch how those tiny actions transform your life.